Is your For You page really good for you? How many of you have TikTok? How many of you have laughed out loud to a TikTok? How many of you have cried or teared up at a TikTok? Me too. And TikTok knows you have. They've manipulated you to laugh. They've literally made you cry. TikTok makes you feel emotions that you feel in real life, but through a screen, and some emotions that may not even be there. Let me paint a picture for you. You get home from a long day, and let's say it was a really, really bad day. Your dog got out of the house again, you failed your math test, and your mom yelled at you for your outfit again. Let's say you get home from this long day, and you lay in your bed, and you open TikTok with the hope to feel instantly energized and entertained. And instead, the first TikTok you see is something like this. Or this. Or this. And let's say you see this TikTok, and you already had a bad day, so you relate. You like that video. You favorite that video. You may even repost that video. This is ruining you. And these TikTok creators' feelings are real. Their situations are real. But something like this makes you think of a situation you never even thought of in the first place. And now you have more problems than you started with. And this doesn't just apply for TikTok. Your Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, they all have the same effect. But I can't blame it all on the platform. You're the one encouraging it. By liking a video, TikTok will automatically recommend videos by that creator with that sound and about those ideas. By reposting a video, that video will then show up on more of your mutual friends' For You pages. By favoriting a video, you can then look back on it and remember exactly how it made you feel. There is a button you can press that says not interested, and TikTok will stop showing you videos with that sound by that creator and about those ideas. You can go further as to filter the hashtags that you see on TikTok. For example, hashtag eating disorder, hashtag depression, hashtag life sucks, hashtag hate my life, which are all real hashtags that trend on TikTok today. So it isn't out of your control. You can choose if you want your day to end in a funny video of a dog barking at a toaster or a new insecurity. And don't get me wrong, TikTok isn't all negative, because there are many sides to TikTok, and you just have to know what to look for. There's bride talk, dance talk, there's dog talk, there's book talk, and there's a special side of TikTok that changed my life. Hopecore. If you look up Hopecore on TikTok, you'll see a variety of videos that look like this. And this. And this. And in particular, a video that changed my life and influenced this TED Talk altogether. These videos are a breath of fresh air, and they remind you something as small as your smile is beautiful, and something as big as life is worth living. So I realized not only should you avoid the negative, but you should search for the positive by interacting with videos like this and this. It might just change your day. After all, it changed my life. I'll give you the same scenario. You get home from a long day, and it was that same very, very bad day. And you get home, and you open TikTok, and this is the first video you see. This year has been the worst year of my life by far. This may not have been the worst year of your life, but it sure feels like it right now. So once again, you like that video, you favorite that video, you repost that video. How did that make your day better? How did that make your week better? How did that make your month better? And how did that make your already bad year better? Short answer, it didn't. Just because you have a bad day doesn't mean you have a bad life. In the same way that just because you see a bad TikTok doesn't mean you have that same bad situation. Because TikTok finds a way to take already existing feelings and replace them with much more drastic and dramatic feelings. And it's not good for you. We have to change it. This is such a deep calling of mine because I experienced a lot of really real and really hard feelings in a dark time in my life. And I found I was relating to, or at least wanting to relate to, TikToks that only worsened my condition. I think I thought, hey, as long as everyone else on TikTok's having a bad day, I can too. I don't want to have another bad day, and I don't want any of you to either. So much of my own depression and anxiety stemmed from feelings that TikTok made me feel. And I found once I started avoiding the negative by getting off of depression TikTok and searching for the positive by getting on HopeCore TikTok, my mental health increased immensely. And I'm not saying TikTok and social media are the only main contributor to mental health, but I'm saying, what if mental health issues can be avoided by the press of a not interested button? I even started posting my own HopeCore TikToks. And I'm not asking you to post your own HopeCore TikToks, but I guess that couldn't hurt. But I'm asking you and informing you. Be aware of what's on your For You page. After all, it's called a For You page. And why wouldn't you want your life to be positive? So next time your mom says, it's because of that damn phone, instead of rolling your eyes, sit and think, maybe it is. Thank you.